It's time to head back to 2002 now as we relive a classic heavyweight encounter.
7 years ago, we caught up with two very special boxers. In the blue corner, with a record of 31 wins, 30 by knockout, and just one loss, 31-year-old Ukrainian Vitali Klitschko. And in the red corner, his younger brother Vladimir, former Olympic champion and reigning WBO heavyweight title holder.
We will never fight each other. No, that would never happen, because we love our mother and father too much, and we wouldn't want to break their hearts.
Despite the obvious physical similarities of the towering 6'7" Ukraine giants, once Vitali and Vladimir entered the ring, their pugilistic differences were obvious.
I think our styles are quite different. Although we look similar, we're not clones. You shouldn't forget that. Vitali is stronger and a more brutal fighter, and I would say he's the stronger of the two of us.
I'm not a classical boxer as such. I'm more a multi-fighter, you could say, because I've done lots of different types of sport. Kickboxing, karate, as well as full contact boxing. And that's why I think I have a particular mix of all types of sports. And you can see the difference straight away between me and my brother Vladimir.
Vitali's only career loss cost him the WBO title at the hands of American Chris Bird, when a shoulder injury not only forced him to retire from the fight, but ruled him out of a rematch. With family pride at stake, his brother, 5 years his junior, stepped up to defend the Klitschko name.
You shouldn't really think so strongly about that, about revenge, because revenge makes you a bit nervous, and it's a negative kind of nervousness. And that's when you make mistakes. You just have to stay cool and concentrate on the fight.
Unfortunately, after the injury, I didn't have time to rehabilitate myself and to get into the best shape possible. And that's why Vladimir fought him and beat him up, as they say here, and he brought the world champion's belt back into the family.
The Klitschkos had confirmed themselves as feared heavyweights on the world stage, but the brothers were well aware that to reach the ultimate height of boxing glory, one man stood firmly in both their paths.
Lennox Lewis is right at the top, and of course everyone wants to fight him. It doesn't work for everyone, but I hope we'll both get a chance soon. And when we do, we'll make the most of it, and I'm sure it will be positive for us.
With both men scheduled to fight Lewis in 2003, the brothers were looking forward to etching the Klitschko name into boxing history.
Well, our dream is that we would both be world champions at the same time, because there's never been a story in boxing where two brothers, both heavyweights, were world champions simultaneously. So that's what we want to achieve, and I'm more than convinced that we'll get there.
We have the strength, and we will use it to be the best in the world and to both be world champions. We have our dream, and we will make it reality.
The year immediately following our meeting with the Klitschkos didn't run smoothly for the Ukrainian brothers. Vitali was defeated by Britain's Lennox Lewis in a WBC and IBO title contest, while Vladimir was stunned by South African Corey Sanders, losing his WBO title. But in the style of true champions, both men bounced back and rebuilt their dominance of the division. Vitali avenged his brother's loss to Corey Sanders, annihilating him in 2004 to claim the WBC and Ring Magazine belts, then defended his titles until November 2005 when he announced his retirement from boxing. After establishing a career in politics, he returned to reclaim the WBC belt in 2008, a title he still holds to this day. Younger brother Vladimir didn't return to winning ways quite so quickly. He had to wait until 2006 to claim the IBF and IBO crowns. 3 successful defences later, he competed in a heavyweight unification fight against Sultan Ibragimov, walking away with the IBF, IBO and WBO heavyweight titles, which he still holds today. With new WBA champion David Haye already setting his sights on the Ukrainians, there's sure to be another chapter in the Klitschko brothers' legendary careers.